let's start with the contracting diagonal. We're going to have one there, and we're going to have another one here. Actually, let me a little bit more horizontal. I'm running out of space. What is the name of the channels? I'll make like I'll give like a list at the end of some channels that I follow. Okay, there we go. So old, new. Okay, the old Elliott Wave diagonal. The rules, at least, because a diagonal remains a diagonal, right? But it's about a change in the rules. We had our wave 1, we have a wave 2. We have a wave 3, shorter than wave 1. We have a wave 4 entering price action of wave 1. Then we have a wave 5, shorter than wave 3. And then we get a retracement to the downside. If we put the numbers on, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have overlap between the high of 1 and the low of 4 over here. A little bit of text. Overlap. Can you read that? Left. Not too much better, but you know what I mean. There's overlap between 1 and 4, right? Okay. New. We have a wave 1. We have a wave 2. We have a wave 3. We have a wave 4. And we have a wave 5. And then a move down. I actually have to change my diagonal a little bit because you're going to get... I could have drawn it a little bit better. I need to get my art skills out here, right? My art skills were never best at school. So we have a 1, we have a 2, we have a 3, we have a 4, and we get a 5. And then we get a move down. Okay, that's better. It's very, like, I make it look very drastic, but just so you get the idea of the new rules. You might already see the differences. Before I actually go into detail, over here, this wave 3 is shorter than your wave 1. Take a trend-based fib from the low of 1 to the high of 1 to the low of 2. Toggle on the 1 to 1. That's your invalidation for wave 3. It is shorter. Your wave 5 is shorter than 3. From the low of 3 to the high of 3 to the low of 4. Your wave 5 is shorter than your wave 3. Right? Now you can already see the difference here. Let's see if I made my wave 1 too long. Oh no, I didn't. There we go. Before I explain it, I'm teasing. Putting it on the chart, but not yet explain. Okay. There we go. Put it in. Okay. Old diagonal versus the new diagonal, right? Old diagonal. Wave 3 has to be shorter than 1. Wave 5 has to be shorter than 3, which is normal. Wave 4 has to have overlap with wave 1. New diagonal. Wave 3 does not have to be shorter than wave 1. Wave 4 does not have to, like, you have differences between rules and guidelines. The rule where wave 3 has to be shorter than wave 1 disappeared, it's omitted. The rule where wave 4 has to cross price action of wave 1 is now becoming a guideline. It's not a rule anymore, which means it doesn't invalidate a diagonal if wave 4 does not have overlap with wave 1, right? A diagonal is not invalidated. In the past, if wave 3 was longer than 1, the diagonal is invalidated. In the past, if wave 4 did not cross the price action of wave 1, the diagonal was invalidated. So now the rules become more flexible. Wave 3 is allowed to be longer than 1. However, wave 5 has to remain shorter than wave 3. Wave 4 does not need to have overlap with wave 1. It went from a rule to a guideline. However, the rule that wave 4 has to be shorter than wave 2 remains. So, summarizing. Old, 3 shorter than 1, 5 shorter than 3, 4 overlap with wave 1, wave 4 shorter than wave 2. New rule. Wave 3 can be longer than wave 1. Wave 5 has to be shorter than wave 3. Wave 4 does not need overlap with wave 1, and wave 4 has to be shorter than wave 2. And this is the new diagonal. A small addition to the livestream content you've just seen is that in an expanding diagonal, the rule of wave 3 changed as well, because in an expanding diagonal now, wave 3 does not have to be longer than wave 1. Previously, wave 3 had to be longer than wave 1, wave 5 had to be longer than wave 3, that was the old expanding diagonal, but now in the new expanding diagonal, wave 3 does not have to be longer than wave 1. Wave 5 still has to be longer than wave 3, and wave 4 still has to be longer than wave 2. I hope this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the most recent educational video I've made about the best trading indicator you can use in my opinion, which is the CVD. And for now, thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.